Okay, we're back. Not reaching your fitness goals? Let's talk about it. Let's get into the details. Let's go. Good morning, everyone. We're going to do this again. We lost a little connection on the last live. Come on in, click like, click share, follow. Let's go. So, where we left off, we were talking about fitness goals and how important it is to set them, why so many people are not reaching their goals, and I hope that this helps someone, right? Because that's why I am here. I am DeAndrea Washington. I am your fitness inspiration. And just a little bit about myself, not a lot, because we'll get back into that later. But I do want to know that people that are coming in that don't know me, I am a fitness professional. I've been in the fitness industry for almost 25 years now. So this year we will celebrate 25 years. And I have helped.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And I have helped so many people, men, women, children, seniors, everybody, competitors, models, the whole nine. I have worked with so many wonderful people over the years. And that's going to be another live for another time, right? And so these are my diamonds. These are wonderful ladies that I have worked with, that I do work with. And so they'll share some things with you as well. So I posed the question to them, how important it is for you to, set goals for yourself, okay? So when you all come in, go ahead and like, share, comment below, say hello. If you have any questions that you want to, ask, please feel free to ask, because knowledge is everything. Once you gain that knowledge, and that's one thing I like. A lot of times people don't reach their goals because they don't have that knowledge. They don't get that guidance. And so we want to make sure that that's why I'm here, is to inform you and give you as much as I can, without, I think, overstepping my boundaries, because some of you might have coaches already, but this is just a little bit, of good information that will help you, okay? So we'll get into it, and once I get into it, I'm going to bring Rona in so she can share, and I'll let you redo yours. Because I don't know what happened to the other live. So we'll go, and after that, so I'm going to start the first ones, just common reasons that, if weight loss is a goal for someone, and they're not reaching those goals, these are the reasons why. And so I'm going to do the top 3 first, and then I'll let Rona come in and tell us, why it's so important, that she sets goals for herself. And then we'll finish it out, okay? So I'm going to tell you the reasons, and then I'm going to tell you how to, help you with your weight loss goals, okay? Does that make sense? Okay.
Yes.
All right. So the first one is metabolic adaptation, okay? And this is what that is. It is when your body slows its metabolism to conserve energy, all right? When your body feels like it's starved, that's what happens. And that means you're not eating enough, okay? And your body feels like it's starving. So what happens is you don't burn as many calories as you should, as you think you are, by not eating enough. Okay, and so I put that first because that's what hurts a lot of people when they start to try to lose weight, right? And we're going to say body, we're going to try to say fat, because when you lose weight, some people lose weight, they think they're losing a lot of weight. A lot of times they're losing their muscle because they're starving themselves, and your body goes into where it's going to get the energy, and it breaks down your muscle tissue. And that's why a lot of times when you lose so much weight, it's water and muscle and a little bit of fat if you don't do it right, okay? And so, and that's what happens, and you wonder why you hit that plateau and you're not losing anymore, is because now you're fighting against your metabolism. You're actually slowing it down, and we don't want that, okay? Some people go below 1,200 calories, which is, you don't want to go below that, and then you're working out, hour and a half a day, or whatever the case may be. You may be overextending yourself and not giving yourself enough calories, and so that's what we want to do. Were you able to get back on the live?
Yes.
Okay, great. And let me know if somebody comments. That way we can.
Jessica, she
Hi, Jessica. Hi, thank you. And you guys, thank you for coming in, sharing the live. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll stay up this time. The connection won't fade, because this is good. This is good. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So number 2 is you track your food inaccurately. Okay. And so you might be eating more calories than you realize.
Yes, true.
Right, and that's easy for a lot of us.
Yes.
And I know a lot of times, you don't want to have to count calories all the time, but it's good to go ahead and start kind of knowing, what's your calorie intake. And that way, after a while, you'll get used to it, and that way you don't have to weigh every time, you don't have to measure every time. But certain things, you probably need to measure, because, like, just say, for instance, like when I do my oatmeal in the morning, thank you for the heart, I measure my oatmeal out. I'm used to doing that. So I don't go, that way I know, for the most part, how many carbs or how many calories I had, at least for my breakfast. And so I do measure that out. So make sure you have your measuring cups, have a scale, and that way once you kind of get it down, you can kind of eye it after a while, right? So you don't have to necessarily, measure every day. But I think it's good to, measure. Get your little spoons, right? Your measuring spoons. Yeah, your measuring cups. Yes. Just have those. You can get a little food scale and put your chicken on there, your fish or whatever, and measure it out. Because sometimes, especially like with salmon, I'll go overboard with salmon. Exactly. I was supposed to have about 6 ounces maybe for my little self. I can easily do 8 to 10 ounces of salmon. You know what I'm saying? So, and you think about it, it's healthy, but sometimes, especially with my body is sensitive to food. I'm telling you now, y'all. It's easy for me to put on. So I really have to focus, and pay attention to that. When you're snacking, especially if you have some type of, healthy snacks, any type of snacks, and you just reaching in the bag, you can easily do more than what you're supposed to do, right? Yes. And so, measure your stuff out, especially like with nuts, like almonds. Measure them out. 18 to 20 is 1 ounce, And sometimes we can eat more than 18 to 20 almonds. I'm definitely guilty of that. Yes. I can go overboard with almonds. So I have to watch that, because that's good. That's fat. It's good fat. But you got to get more calories with that, okay? And so those little things that, you might not be tracking accurately. And you have to look back at that and you're like, oh, so that's what I'm doing. I'm eating too many of this, And so check that out. So track your calories, okay? And the third one, before I let Ms. Rona speak, you need to weight train. Because you don't have enough muscle, okay? Did y'all hear me? You need to hit those weights, okay? And now, look, if you don't want to, it's all on you. But I'm just telling you, from what I know, from the years that I've been doing this. And believe you me, I'm speaking from experience. I just write my stuff down so that I can stay organized and have my stuff together. But your girl been doing this for a long time, okay? And I know that weight training provides so much more than just the aesthetics, right? We need that for good bone density, right? To be strong, to feel strong. Also, when you start to weight train, your body burns calories, even at rest, okay? So it's always good to incorporate weight training into your workout program, okay? And so D, why? Okay, it means that if you have less muscle, you will burn less calories. Okay, and let me make that make sense. Okay, not saying that when you do your cardio you don't burn. Yes, you do burn calories. Yeah, we do know that. But then this is a different type of burn. Okay, because I always say that you have your slower twitch muscle fibers, your fast twitch muscle fibers. And a lot of times you utilize those fast twitch muscle fibers, just say if you're sprinting. So it's similar to a weight training workout, all right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Because you are challenging your muscles. And so that puts you in a more of an anaerobic position there than an aerobic position, okay? And so what happens is when you are weight training, you start to build that muscle has to recover, okay? And so when you're resting and your muscles are recovering, your body is then what? Burning fat at rest. So you are burning fat at rest. When you're just not doing nothing, you burn it.
That's true.
Okay? Makes
that's
sense?
worth the money.
Yes. Yeah. So now you're not just burning while you're doing it. Okay? So just like with your cardio, you're burning calories while you're doing it. Now with your weight training, of course, you're burning calories while you're doing it. And when?
While you're resting.
Okay.
While you're watching
And
television.
I hope I explained that properly. Because I try to break it down so, people can understand. It's a science to it. Okay? All right. So enough about that right now because we can come back to it. Okay. That was 3. All right. Now, pause. Share the live. All right, share the live with your friends. Come on in and get this. This is good. Let's go. Hey, boom.
Yes. Good morning.
So,
hello.
Let us know, to you, there's I'm gonna put a twist on the question.
All right now.
You're a goal setter, okay?
Yeah.
And the years that I've known you, it's like we always set goals, right? No matter how, it doesn't have to be like a major goal or anything like that. But what goal have you set, for yourself that you reached, okay? And why do you think that it is important to set a goal for yourself,
I didn't never look at the questions in advance. I glanced, so I didn't know
Yeah,
what.
she's one of those.
I just keep saying I would look at it and I just don't get to it.
That's why I went ahead and told you.
Yes. So, but still I can think on my feet and because as Dee said, I am a goal
Good
setter.
morning, Dr. Sakura.
I definitely am a goal setter, as Dee said, and I think even people that are not goal setters is something that they should work towards. Because the reason I set goals because it keeps me on track.
Yes.
It just keeps you on track. It's on my list of modules for the week, and if you don't have a goal in it, every time you're going to, for example, you commit to working out, it becomes an impromptu type of situation, and you don't get to it in a structured manner in which you really should or want to. So if you set a goal and have it structured and incorporated into your modules, then you're going to stick with it. It's going to keep you on track and you're going to stay focused. So for me, that's why I set goals. But again, to suggest those who don't set goals, that would help you a lot. The goals that I set for myself, have I reached them? Yes, I think I have. But because I've reached them, I put the bar up higher. I'm like, okay, I reached that, so can I take it to another level? Can I take it to another level? And yes, for example, with my fitness, my goal always is to put myself in the best shape that I can be. I'm not trying to get a celebrity body as others out there are celebrity models, things of that nature. My goal is always to make sure that my physical fit and my health and well-being is at its best for me. So those goals that I set for myself have certainly come to fruition. But as I see the progress, I'm like, oh, wow, okay, that's happened. And I'm like, okay, well, we need to take the bar a little higher. And that gives me something to continue to fight and strive towards. Because if you meet your goal and say, okay, I met my goal, then you're done. But you should always just keep taking the bar up a little higher. And if you can't think of anything else to put up on that bar, then that's why you have D. You just say, okay, D, and that's one of the reasons why I work out with D, is because I'm a beast, I'm an animal, I get up out the bed, jump and rope, but I need variety, I want different, I want the bar to be higher than what I know, because she's a fitness expert, so she'll take it to the next level. I'm like, ooh, I haven't done that move, so that's kind of,
She is a beast.
Yes, she is.
Repeat that.
Yes, she is.
But D allows me to get, when I take the bar higher, it's like, okay, I wouldn't have thought of that. So it just makes the goals setting.
I like the trainer concept. I'm going to assume most trainers are as professional and insightful as D, but they can see what you can't see.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so you know, I know D is always watching me. You know, and she has either she's super kind, or in the way that she handles us. Either she's super gentle, super gentle, or she's like
Stern.
Yeah, well, like kind of. It's a softness, or this she getting in your tail, you know. But it's more like one-liners. She's not going to like word. But her soft way is that she's watching you and she'll say something softly. And if you're listening, then you're like, oh, and you come back and you say, so do you think I need to? She says, yeah, that'd be a good idea. You know. So it's sort of extremes, but she's seeing what you can't see.
Exactly.
Yeah, she's seeing it, you know, and she's just trying to be soft in the way that she share it with you. Now you can take it or not take it. I always take it serious. You know, why do this? Why have a trainer if you're not going to take what she says serious?
Right.
And so I like that about her, you know. And most of the time she's on, like she can tell when you've been doing what. At least she can tell with me.
Yes.
I know she can tell with me.
I definitely have the eye for that. You know?
Yeah.
And I'm glad you brought that up, because it's good. That's why it's so good to have guidance, right? No matter how much you know, no matter how much you think you know about fitness, get guidance. Let me tell you something. And one day y'all gonna meet them, okay? But I had a coach. You know, I've always had great coaches. You know, that's why I feel like I'm great at what I do, because I had guidance. I never thought I knew it all. I don't now. I've ever learned. That's why I feel like I'm great at what I do. I had a coach, you know, when I was competing for 10 years. I had a coach. He was my mentor, one of my great friends to this day. And he was my coach. And a lot of people would ask me, you remember, they was like, D, you can train yourself, get ready for the show. No, because he has a different set of eyes. And he guides me as to what I need to do, I want it to be excellent. I want it to be excellent, superior when I stepped on that stage. And so I knew that, I could do my thing on the side, but I needed a coach to take me to the next level. Okay? And then that is what he did. And so I invested in myself, and I had a coach for years when I competed. You know, and not only did I learn so much from him as far as, you know, my training style, you know, just tweaking my nutrition, but also business, you know. It helped me with my business, because I watched him as, you know, the person that led me. I watched him how he ran his business. So it helped me in so many ways.
Nice.
to have that mentorship. And just like with my clients, these ladies are awesome. Like, I watch them. They don't know, they motivate me as well, in so many ways as far as business. So I look at these as far as help, that helps me, stick to my goals and reach my goals in any area. And I've had issues, throughout the years with going up and down with my weight. And this is how I learned, a lot as well, by just watching my body and learning through trial and error, because I wanted to learn it. I wanted to get it down pat so I can be able to help others.
Yes.
And so that's why, I do what I do. Okay.
Jessica says you're a force. Jessica says you're a force.
Hey, Jessica. Yes. I love that. And hello to everybody that's coming in. If I don't catch your name, I'll go back to the comments and say hello, Ellen. I think I saw you. Thank you for joining the live. You're always so supportive of me and my channel. Thanks everybody for supporting the, my
Kevin.
Hi Kevin, good morning. Thank you guys. Go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel while I think about it. Follow my Facebook page, this page, my Deirdre Washington Consults LLC page, Instagram, TikTok. I'm on TikTok too. Next month we're gonna be live on TikTok.
All
Hey. Okay, and YouTube. So I'm gonna have all of them on live next month. Also, right quick, before I forget, next month we'll be on the second weekend in March, because the first weekend I got to go to my continuing education class for my insurance. So we got to do that. We got to make sure we keep that up. But anyway, so we're moving on. All right. So number 4, we were on 3. So the first 3, if you missed it, was your the reasons why if you're trying to lose weight and you're not. Is that you've slowed your metabolism because you're not eating enough, you're starving yourself, okay? Number 2 is you're not tracking your calories accurately. And number 3 is you're not weight training enough, you lack muscle, it's slowing your metabolism down, you're not burning as many calories as you think, okay? And number 4, lifestyle factors. You're not sleeping enough, you're stressing too much, you're dehydrated, and you might be taking certain medications that might be interfering or stalling your weight loss. Okay, so talk to your doctor about that part. We're not going to get into that. But talk to your doctor. If there's something that you might be taking, some type of medication, and you've been eating right, you've been exercising properly, and you've been consistent with it, not 1 week or 2 weeks now, months, okay? And you haven't seen anything, so it might be something that you're taking new that might be affecting that. So speak to your doctor on that, okay? But you need to make sure let's go back to sleep, okay? Make sure you get proper amounts of sleep. At least I say at least a good 6 to 8 hours of restful sleep, right? Because that helps. If you're sleep deprived, your body is really not gonna operate properly, okay? And so we'll make sure we, control stress. And basically, working out is definitely a stress reliever.
Yes, it
Let's
does.
just say that. You know
Yes,
what I'm
it
saying?
does. Absolutely.
You could definitely release.
As soon as you get in the gym, it's like
everything.
it's just a relief.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. And I used to tell my clients, when they walk into the gym or walk in to get ready to work out, and they come in a not so good mood, I'm like, walk back out. Get yourself together and come back in, because this is all about you. Smile. This is your time. So whatever you had going on before you got in here, let it go for a minute, okay? And then once you start moving and get relief, then you can kind of get your mind off of that for a little while, okay? And de-stress. I know we all go through stuff, right?
Yeah.
We're not exempt from going through things. Believe me, I know. But it's definitely a stress reliever. So try not to stress. If you feel yourself stressed, get into like a meditation period, pray for those who, pray, and ask God to help you release that, okay? And number 5 is, you might have some type of hormonal issues, thyroid problems. But get that tested. Don't go and say, "Oh, it's my thyroid," and yeah. Okay, so let's not. Let's not
Must
do
be
that.
my thyroid.
Right. Yeah. Let's not do that now.
Yes, I hear that all the time.
Okay.
I'm like, here we go.
Stop that now.
And
And
you
you
have
go.
a thyroid issue and still put things under control.
not.
That's right.
Doctor.
Okay, you're not the doctor. Go get tested. They'll tell you what you're working with. Okay, let us not do that. Okay, and it also menopausal stuff, be like post, pre. Okay, let us not use that either. Okay, let us not use that. Okay, because I think sometimes we try to use things to make excuses, because now we know as we get older, and certain things, we might can't take in that much, okay, because certain things are going on in our bodies, hormonal wise, right? And so we know when we're going through those different changes in life, there's certain things we need to really just pull back on and watch how our body responds to things, okay? Just pay attention to your bodies. And this one right here is to my ladies. Pay attention to your body, okay? Let us stop using those things as excuses, all right? Because we know that our body has to go through some type of change, whether, because we all have different symptoms when it comes to that. So just really, really pay attention to your body. We're not going to get on a lot of that right now because we'll come into that in another time. But pay attention to those changes, because your body does go through those changes, okay? But it's certain things you can't be giving it while it's going through those changes.
That's right.
Because you will gain weight.
Yes.
And it will be hard to lose it, okay?
Yes.
And so I wanted to really just put that in there. Let us not, make excuses. Let us pay attention to the calories that we're taking in. Let us pay attention that we're not doing excessive amounts of cardio and then not, eating enough, or, zero carbs and all this other kind of crazy stuff. Let us get some balance, okay? Let us get some balance and put those good nutrient-dense foods in our bodies, okay? And we'll get to that in a minute, too. Also, the last one is like temporary weight gain, like water retention. And that could be temporary weight gain. Well, let me go back, because when I said dehydration, I'm make sure you're, that's another thing. When your body is dehydrated, you're not taking in enough of water too. And that could be, a sign that, your body can't lose the weight it wants to, because you're dehydrated. And you dehydrated, things just don't operate properly. Right. Okay. All right. So water retention. If you're going through like menstrual cycles, you've increased your exercise, so your muscles are really sore. So it kind of, you retain water. So that could be a part of weight gain as well. And so you're taking in too much sodium. So if you're going over 2,000 milligrams of sodium every day, you need to bring that down. Okay. So bring that down. Your body needs,
that's a lot.
Yeah, your body
That
needs
is a
up
lot,
to, you can do, you safe to up to about 1,500 milligrams,
Okay.
right?
Right.
Pretty much. But if you you don't add salt to your food.
Right.
Food, yeah.
Because it's in everything.
It's in everything. 'Cause
everything.
we need so
I'm
much.
constantly looking at the label.
Right.
I'm like, I do not want all the sodium.
Because we do need some, right?
Absolutely.
To balance it out.
Yes,
So we
yes,
need some, but
yes,
try not to
yes,
go over that.
yes,
And that's a lot, really. 2,000 milligrams is a
Yeah.
lot.
That's a lot.
Right,
Yes.
but so if you can stay under that, I think you good. But
Right.
everybody is different. Everybody's different. I'm not a doctor on that, but I know like the minimum intake. Most people gonna get at least 500 to 1,000. That's on the low end, right?
That's very low.
Yeah. So because you're gonna sweat, that comes out through
Right.
sweat, and then
And
you're
when you're
drinking
drinking
your
that
water,
water,
you're gonna urinate it out.
Mhm.
Right. Exactly. So that's why it's good to. And the water intake, of course, I always say my minimum is about 64 ounces. Minimum, okay? And I think that's good, right? I think that's pretty good. And then that depends, too, on the size, the weight of the person, of how much water they're going to intake, okay? So that varies between individual, how your weight, how active you are. So that varies. You get water through fruits, vegetables as well.
Absolutely.
Okay? All right, and so I wanted to hit on that part. And so D, hey, so what do I do for, if I'm on a weight loss journey? What do I do? Well, hey, you got to eat more. All right, eat more good nutrient dense foods. Okay, and that doesn't mean go and overeat. All right, thank you guys for the hearts. If you're just coming in, share this with your friends. Like, follow, comment, say hey D, hey, happy Saturday. All right, and happy Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, when you see this live, okay? All right, and when I say eat more, just more, dense, nutrient-dense foods to fuel your workouts, right? And to help you build that quality muscle so that your metabolism will start to, your metabolism start to increase, right? And so that your body is able to now burn more calories and even burn more calories at rest, right? All right, because we want to be, it's kind of like having a residual, okay? Amen. Okay, let me preach. Okay, so it's like this. When you've worked so long, and then when you get ready to retire, your money is still coming in, and you're not working.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that good right there?
That's a good one.
That's good.
That's a real good
Let me
one.
calm down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Making money while you're sleeping.
Absolutely.
Losing calories while you're sleeping.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes, absolutely.
That's it.
I should just end the session right
Yes,
now.
you can. No, you can, because you got to tell them about it.
I gotta tell them about.
Your
I know. I
upcoming
can't.
event.
I know. I can't end it yet. Okay. But yeah, just think about it like that. You burning calories while you sleep. You're not even doing nothing, right? So that's what we want to do.
Yeah.
Okay. We put the work in, so you want to get the benefits of the work that you've put in. All right. Oh, that's good right there. Remember to track accurately, weigh your stuff, weigh your food, measure it out. It's okay to do that because after a while you'll be able to eye it, okay, and you'll be able to know how much you're taking in, right? Because portions is everything. Prioritize your sleep and manage your stress. Okay, these are what we're gonna do. These are the changes that we're gonna make. Stay hydrated. Make sure you drink your plenty of water for you. Okay, and we want to take a break from diet thing every now and then. Okay, you set your schedule. Like with me, I probably do maybe I could do it more, but I'm just so used to eating how I eat. So maybe once a month. Some people can do every other week. Some people do once a week. It just depends on how their metabolism is, to where they get what we call a cheat meal or a free meal, something that they really like to come off of that. That offsets that, okay? And then it kind of helps you mentally as well. And then you get right back on track.
Yes.
And that stokes your metabolism right there.
Yes.
Okay? Because you get something that you've really been kind of wanting, and you can't have it all the time. All right, and so when you get that and you're satisfied, and that really just stokes your metabolism too as well. So plan that out. I always say, if you're gonna do like a cheat meal, have a plan. So like if Sunday is Super Bowl, right? If you're gonna have Super Bowl treats or whatever, that'll be your day for that. And then Monday you're just back on track. Okay, all right. So that's how you do that.
I have to share my cheat meal. I just have to share.
Okay, I'm gonna let you share that. All right, so we're gonna, and at the end of the day, if nothing is working and you have been battling for a while with weight loss, there may be an underlying issue. So when you go to your doctor and get your physical, then you talk to your doctor about it. And if your doctor can't really help you, then you go to maybe a nutritionist or any type of professional like that to get that professional advice to see what is going on. But at the end of the day, take your time. A healthy weight loss is probably about 5 to 10 pounds a month. And less for some people, it just depends. But take your time, because it's a lifestyle, It
is.
And don't rush it.
Yeah.
Weight loss is not rushed. You wasn't paying attention to it when it was coming on.
Yeah, it didn't come overnight.
It didn't, right. And
It
so
seemed like it had.
it seemed like it, because it's definitely easy to gain it, right? But it's hard to lose it.
Hard to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Right,
easy, yeah.
because then we go back to the calorie burn,
Yes.
right? As opposed to you could sit down easily and eat a piece of cheesecake that's 1,000 calories, but it takes about 2 hours to burn that 1,000
Yes, it
calories.
does.
Okay, so just think about that, okay, and put that in your mind when you try to rush through weight loss, and when you hear people say, you know, I'm gonna start on Monday, or why you can't just start right now? Just start right now and make those small changes. That's it. Because when you set that mindset to say I'm gonna start on Monday, it doesn't always work like that. It doesn't work like that. Because what if Monday don't come? You know, so let's just start now and make those small changes now. Start incorporating, you know, healthier foods into your diet now, and increase if you're not doing any type of weight training. You know, it's good to add that in. You know, get somebody professional to help you. Invest in that. Knowledge is everything. You know, and then and we're gonna pause right there. Okay. And I noticed that too you know, a lot of people say, you know, age is a factor, but I've noticed that, you know, just my consistent training alone has raised my BMR, which is my basal metabolic rate. And so just even at rest, I'm burning about 1,300 and something calories. So that means that I need at least, with the way I exercise, at least about 5-6 days out of the week, I need at least 1,800 calories. That's a lot for me. And so I noticed that I wasn't, you know, some days I don't get that. And so I need to make sure that I focus on getting the amount of calories that I need, okay? And of course, there's a calculator for that. And I'm going to give you all them numbers, but it's a lot of numbers. Woo! But you want to do that, you have to get, you know, they got me for that. So you gotta take that to the next level to get that, and that way you can kind of see where you are with the calories that you need for you. I can't do everybody on here, but just do that and see the calories that you need. Put your weight in, your height, and all that good stuff, and that'll kind of tell you where you are as far as your metabolic rate, okay? And I think I added that on one of my stories one day. I showed you where my metabolic rate was at my age, okay? Now, these are announcements. March the 28th, is that my date? March 28th. Is my tentative date for my group fitness class. We're gonna kick off the spring, and I want you all to show up and let's work it out. Work out with Dee. Let's get up, get out, and move that body. Say what?
Get up, get out, and move that body.
Hey, 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 hey. So hurt yourself. Hey. Right. So anyway, just too much. Calm down. But that's what we're gonna do. March 28th. So if you are interested in the class, please inbox me your email address, and then we'll go from there. I will make announcements throughout this month and next month. When it's a good time to register, but go ahead and send me your email address. We're gonna work out. You get a chance to work out with Dee outdoors. It will be outside at a beautiful place. We're gonna work it out. We're gonna do a Q&A after the workout. So if you have any questions after that, we're gonna do that. We'll have snacks and different things like that. It's gonna be awesome. It is a great workout to move your, get up, get out, and move your body, you know, have a good time, work out with other, you know, people, you know, besides you. It's gonna be a fun workout, all right? So that's March 28th, that's our tentative date, that's a Saturday morning at 9. And so if you're interested in joining the class, please send me your email address to my inbox on either page, any page, and then we'll go from there. What's my next thing? Did I miss anything?
No.
The class. Okay.
And you hit all your points.
Yes. Okay, now before we go, if anybody have any questions on anything, please throw them at me. And if you don't have any questions, just say hey D hey in the comments. Share this with someone that's trying to get themselves together as far as get healthier. And everybody might not be trying to lose weight. You know what I'm saying? Some people might be trying to just get in the gym and start working on their bodies, and trying to get healthy. They might want to run a race this year, a road race. You know what I'm saying? They might want to do, something fun. They might be getting ready for, a trip this year, and they want to go on excursions, and they want to be active enough to do those excursions. So it's just a little thing.
It's just mental health through exercise.
Yes,
because
absolutely.
that resolves
Absolutely.
a lot of your mental health. Just
Absolutely.
exercising.
Absolutely. I'm so glad you brought that up because, we, life's. What they say, life is life.
It is.
And we definitely need this release.
All right, Tony said, hey, D, hey.
Hey, yes. How you doing? How you doing? And I must say before we end this, and we're going to let Roland say, I didn't forget about the Super Bowl snacks. Kirsten, my redhead bombshell that normally sits beside me, she's not here today because it's her birthday.
Happy birthday, Kirsten.
Mwah, Kirsten. You are amazing. You are an amazing woman. You are an amazing client. Thank you for being in my life. And it's so special to me that I get to take care of you and your husband, your health and everything. And so thank you for having me as your wonderful fitness coach. And I hope you have an amazing birthday.
All right. Happy birthday,
Kirsten.
Yes. And to Shanta, hello, we miss you.
Yes.
And whom else I'm missing? That's all my diamonds?
That's all
Okay,
my diamonds.
all right. And so I think that's it. So if we have any questions, I have enjoyed this. Thank you guys. We are on time. And I don't want to hold you long. Super Bowl.
Happy Super Bowl.
Who are y'all going for?
So what we eating? What we eating, girl? What we eating?
Okay, what we eating?
Oh, I don't know what I'm eating. Probably watermelon.
Oh, there you go.
No, wait, no. We having watermelon. I'm on the cooking committee. We having watermelon.
Cooking
I'm
committee.
making the gumbo.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm making the Super Bowl fries with the cheese, chicken, hot peppers, and I don't know what else I'm putting on there. So that's a part of what I'm putting on there. So yes, I will be eating gumbo with everything in it.
Okay. Okra too. You got okra in there?
Okra.
Yes.
The
Okay.
whole world. And I don't even eat gumbo, but I'm eating it with everything.
Okay.
That's my cheat for the
That's
Super
your
Bowl.
cheat.
Okay.
And the French fries.
And you got French fries too?
Yes, we have
You didn't
French
come
fries.
to work. We didn't do a 2-hour workout.
Yeah, I'm having French fries and gumbo. My cheat meal every month is French fries, no salt, and ketchup. That's what I get once a month. That's my cheat.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I like. I just need some French fries.
Yeah. I like French fries too.
Yeah.
And that's normally what I'll go to
Yeah, I like
when I do my cheat meal. Like if I do that's the one thing.
Yeah,
that
it's
I
an
like.
easy cheat.
It is.
It's an easy fixed cheat.
Yeah, it is.
You don't feel all crazy like I need to run 3 hours now that I've eaten this.
Right. Exactly. Because you plan it.
I plan it every month on a Friday, the third Friday of the month. Oh, it's French fry time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just like French fries.
Awesome. Anybody have any questions? Anybody?
I have a question before we go.
Okay.
Coconut milk or water.
Mm-hmm.
Not milk, coconut water. What are your thoughts about it? Do you incorporate that in your own personal?
I don't because I tried it. I didn't really like it.
Okay.
I'll do it, but it's not. It don't. The taste of it didn't really get with me. Right. But I will. I have tried.
I started drinking coconut water. I like it.
Yeah.
It's not that I like it or don't like it. I'm the type of whether it tastes good or not. If I know there's a benefit, I'm just going to do it. So I know I've noticed the diuretic effect of it is really good.
Okay.
The flushing of the kidney.
Like I would say there's a lot of good things that have great benefits. But I to me, I can find something better.
Different for you.
Yeah,
different
different
that
for
you
me.
will enjoy.
That I will enjoy.
Right.
That's still good and
It's
got
still
good
good for you.
benefits. Does that make sense? Yeah. So it was just not one of my favorites. I have definitely bought it from time to time.
Right.
And I've tried different ones. And it's been a while since I've tried it. So I say, I won't mind, buying it again.
And see.
Right. But far as milk wise though, I've always done the unsweetened almond milk.
That's my choice as well.
Yeah. That works for me.
How about the oat milk? I'm noticing.
I haven't tried it
I've
yet.
tried it. It's different.
Like it?
It's different.
Is it
It's a
creamy?
little creamy.
Okay.
It's good when you put it in
What's
things.
the sugar content in it?
It's not much. It's
It's
like
not
the
much,
almond.
no.
It's
No.
actually, I think
No.
it's less.
It's
Yeah.
no added
Yeah.
sugar.
No, it's
If
no
you
added
if you
sugar.
like your coffee,
Okay.
your chais,
Yeah.
it's better than almond because it gives it that creamy flavor.
Okay, yeah, it's thicker.
Yeah,
It's
it's
different.
different. Yeah,
It's
so I
good.
do it with my chai latte.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, almond
Yeah, I
milk
thought it was
with
pretty cool.
everything else. But
Okay,
if you're
you're gonna put it
making
in something.
something,
Okay.
to drink, it gives it a nice, and it's smooth. It feels really good.
Yeah, so I
in the
started
mouth.
trying it. It has
Yeah.
less sodium.
Yes.
It has a little less
Yeah.
than the almond milk,
Yes, it
believe it or
does.
not.
Yeah, a little
Yeah,
bit better.
and a little more fiber, so I was
Yeah.
It has a little
surprised.
bit more fiber in
Yeah,
it?
it does.
Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
it's nice.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it's good.
I was gonna try those.
Yeah, I've tried it. So now I'm switching
Yeah.
up. 1 week almond with my cereal,
Yeah.
1 week the oat
Yeah.
with my cereal.
Okay,
I'm switching it up.
I'm gonna try it, and then I'm gonna come back next month
And let us know.
I'm gonna rate it on a scale of 1 to 10.
I'm so excited. I made a
I'm gonna bring you
recommendation
something with
for
that.
the trainer.
Because I have
That's
been looking
cool.
at it, but you
But-
know me, I'm so like consistent with stuff.
Right, you're like an ant.
Once
You
I
get
get
very
it, I
predictable.
hone
That's what
into
you stand
that.
with.
Like I'm on my almond milk.
I understand.
But I'm gonna tell you, different brands are different.
Yes,
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 okay, that's
yes,
true.
Yes,
Right.
they are.
So like if I
Yeah.
get like the you have the I want to say Calalea. Did I say
Yes.
that right? Okay,
Right.
you got that brand.
I like
That's a
that
great
one.
brand.
Yeah, I love that
Okay,
one.
because it's only certain, you only get a few ingredients in there.
Yeah.
It's a really great brand.
Yeah.
And then you have Almond Breeze, and
Breeze.
then you have the store brand. So there are different, and they have different textures.
They
Like,
do.
Yeah, they do
some are
different ones,
thicker, yeah. So
Yeah.
it just depends on the brand that you're getting. But
Yeah.
I always get the ones that's the unsweetened, no added sugars
Right.
or nothing like that, because my tummy won't be able to handle that. But yeah, we'll try to.
Yeah,
We'll try to.
let us know
I
how
tried
you like
cashew
the-
milk. It didn't. Yeah, I
It was okay.
It
Cashew
was
milk
okay,
is
but I didn't.
cashew milk.
Cashew milk.
Yeah,
It's
I think
okay.
I tried that one.
It's
I didn't-
okay. But
that
the oat, I'm very curious to see how you like the oat. I'm
yeah,
liking
I
the
like
oat.
the oat
Yeah,
milk.
yeah.
I'm liking the oat.
Did somebody
It's
say
nice.
they like oat? No.
Nobody?
Try the oat, you may like it.
Yeah, you might like it. I think it's everybody's taste buds are different.
Yeah.
Give
you
the
know.
body something different.
Yeah, yeah. All right, thank you.
Thank you,
have
everybody.
fun.
Happy Super Bowl
we start,
weekend.
Let me tell you something. It's okay to love to eat, because we love to eat, because you got to eat to live, right? But it's all about what you put in your body. I hope that I've helped someone today. I hope that we have brightened your day. And happy Valentine's. Happy Super Bowl. Happy it's Black History Month.
Yes,
And
yes.
happy Heart Health Month.
Yes,
Hey,
yes,
so
yes, yes.
the red,
Yeah.
take care of your heart. Don't let anybody break it as well.
Oh, love
okay
it.
now.
Okay? Take care of your heart.
Yes.
Love you.
Yes.
Love you.
Yes.
Because when you love you can pour that love out to others, and love life. And I want to leave you with this. Love taking care of you.
Yes.
Okay? Give yourself some grace, right? And it's not everything, it's not always going to be easy. Sometimes you got to go back to the drawing board, and tweak just a little bit of something. And I hope today, with today's message, that I gave you something that will help you, some type of information that you could take with you to help you to reach your goals. All right. And I thank you all. I thank all my followers, my subscribers. Thank you all for engaging with me every day. And love life. Get up, get out, and move that body. I am DeAndrea Washington, your fitness inspiration. And y'all better enjoy taking care of that body.
Yes.
Happy Saturday. Have a wonderful day, my friends.
Thank you.
Right.